another one, another one.
Yeah.
Another one, another one.
I stay down with my day one day, then we in the club screaming, no new friends, no new friends.
Any sort of different sexualities rights to have a cake done at the nearest place just because that person doesn't think it's okay.
They have every right to be married, to live together, to have a cake done, to have their wedding, to have their photographer. But they don't have the right to force someone who thinks it's wrong into doing it. I'm saying they have the right to be married. They are equal, and they can have all that done. I'm not against gay marriage or anything like that. But you shouldn't force someone into doing something they deem morally wrong.
So could the reverse happen? If there's someone who is gay and owned a bakery of some sort, could they deny a straight person?
Absolutely.
Based on it being morally wrong?
Absolutely is.
A 5-step plan for immigration. First, we secure the borders by any means. Second, we establish an effective and friendly guest worker program. This allows people to fill jobs Americans won't take. Third, once this program is in place, we increase surveillance on businesses that are providing work for illegal immigrants and make them either pay a heavy fine or close down their business. Fourth, we need to welcome talented immigrants. If illegal immigrants are studying here, like in high school or middle school or college, let them stay. Bill Gates once said he likes to hire immigrants because it's less overseas competition and it helps build America. 5, we need to deal with the millions here already. If any have acted inappropriately, we need to send them back, but that is a very, very few. We can't send all the people who are working back because they are hardworking and living quietly. So I believe we should give them blue cards. This gives legal status, but not citizenship.
Response, Brandon?
You think they should be allowed, and you think it should be made easier to allow them in?
Yeah, I think that there should be a legal way for them to come to the country so they're not forced to be an illegal immigrant. That's the core of the problem, is that there is no legal way for them to come, so they come illegally. I think that there should be a legal channel for them.
I agree with Jace with one stipulation. One way that they can come in is they have to take a citizenship test, which honestly some of the people in our party took it, and it's like, it doesn't even ask relevant questions in our opinions. It asks about the Lincoln-Douglas debates and Ronald Reagan's campaign slogan and things that aren't really relevant to being an American citizen today. The test, in addition, costs $600 to take, and the average salary in Mexico per month is $412. They have kids to feed and water that they have to buy and things like that. They cannot afford a $600 test, and that's why they're coming illegally. I believe that is the problem, and I also think that we need to grant amnesty to the immigrants that are already here, because we should not penalize someone for searching for the American dream.
When it comes to illegal immigrants, I think we should try our best to get everyone who is illegal in the United States citizenship. Because with giving them citizenship, that makes them pay taxes, and with taxes, that generates more revenue for the United States and puts it back in the economy. While also, I believe that we should strengthen our border and keep more illegal immigrants out. And you can use some of that revenue generated from the taxes from illegal immigrants to help strengthen the border.
How are you going to strengthen the border?
You can strengthen the border in many ways. You can strengthen it by putting more people on watch, sending the National Guard from the states to the border. There's many different ways.
So your plan is to reward the illegal immigrants with legal citizenship when they come
no
in.
reward given there.
It's
just given the civil right.
They become a U.S. citizen.
Correct.
Right?
That would be
for
right.
illegally entering the country, which is
No,
the
they
reward.
have to go through everything like everyone else had to. There's only 2
This is
references
one
in
of
the Constitution bringing that up, and they say, and as it says here and found in Article 1, Section 8, to establish a uniform rule of naturalization. So it doesn't say people born here is naturalization, so they get to be a U.S. citizen.
They get to be a U.S. citizen.
Correct.
Or legally entering the border. One of my party's views on this matter is that there really isn't a legal way for an immigrant, specifically from high immigrant places like Mexico and China, to become a U.S. citizen very clearly. On the whole, there's really only 4 routes that you can do that, and that is I have it down here. You can come in for employment. But your employer has to request you, so this means only skilled laborers, or basically only skilled laborers and the well-educated are allowed in. You can have family ties, but you have to be fairly close, to like a spouse or a mother or son, and you can get in on family ties. However, it can also take decades, actual decades to get in. Okay, so the point is, your average person doesn't have a clear legal channel to get into. They have less than 3% chance a year, it takes forever. There needs to be a legal way that you can become a US citizen.